Yeah,
you've been able to get these guys through it. What does it take?
you know, look, I would love to tell you that it's been difficult, but I think it's actually been, in a way, it's been great because it just keeps everybody very focused. So, less distractions. Look, I'm sensitive to COVID, obviously, but it kind of keeps things really tight, really close. I think, preparing them for fighting without an audience has been the biggest thing. Feeling like they're going into almost like a gym environment, a very sterile, kind of cold environment with no crowd. But everybody's, been mentally prepared for that, and we've just conveyed the experiences we've had with the different fighters that we've worked with, and the other fighters have come back to camp and expressed those same things. So right now, I mean, we've had nothing but positive experiences.
Emmanuel, do you feel mentally prepared since the actual training is probably not too different once your gym is safe? How's that mental preparation been for you?
Yeah, first of all, like I want to thank Almighty God. After that, I want to thank good opportunity for me. I will showcase myself to everybody know say 135 I'm the best because I'm the best in secret. By now I'm come out.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Corner man next, please.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. So, Tagoe, your camp is calling you the best kept secret. You come from Accra, Ghana, which has been home to many world champions. What do you want the world to find out about you Friday night? And how do you feel you will compete against some of the current champions in the lightweight division?
Yes, Friday night everybody can feel happy because Emmanuel Tagoe, my nickname is Game Boy. If you come or if you watch, you clap yourself to round one, to any round. I can stop. I can decide to stop my opponent. Maybe if I see my opponent and Thursday, I tell everybody say I stop my opponent maybe round 1 or 2 or 3. By now I can't decide, but I promise all of you I do my best. I do my best. You have fun, you enjoy my fight.
Right. And to just finish that, how do you feel you will compete against some of the current champions in the lightweight division?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel because 135, I don't scare anybody. I don't see anybody can beat me in 135 because now I'm calm like Kakai because Kakai. I think Kakai. I'm calm like Kakai because I'm big Ghana for a long time. Nobody don't know me here. Now I come. That's why I told everybody say I thank Peter Khan, I thank Dubela, I thank to my coach. Now he give me this opportunity to come here to express myself to everybody know say this guy 135, nobody can beat me. By now I'm from dark to come, like I don't know the way, like everybody can happy.
All right. Thank you so much. I wish you the best for Friday night.
Okay, thank you.
And Shane, please.
Hello, Emmanuel. How are you?
Fine, good. You?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. You made your debut back in 2004, so fast forward 16 years, and now here you are, a big opportunity on a televised card in America, on the cusp of a world title fight. Has there any been any moments throughout your career where you felt as if this moment was never going to happen?
Okay.
So, did you feel, because you've been fighting since 2004, you started young, and it's been a long journey? Have there been times since you've mostly fought in Accra and that you thought maybe you would never get the opportunity to fight for a world title? Were there times over the years where you felt that this would not be possible?
Yeah, I think this time around, I think correct time for me because now I think I get correct people around me. Now I think I prove myself to anyone in trust me or anyone in watch me for far. Now I think good time for me.
What keeps you motivated and hungry to keep fighting?
What motivates you? What inspires you to keep fighting?
Yeah, I think me sometimes I don't know the way I put this thing. Like I feel that 135, nobody can beat me by anybody he claim say like me king, me king, me king. Now I come to show everybody say these people in 135, nobody can beat Emmanuel Tagoe.
And I think also what he's asking is it is it your pride in Ghana? Is it your family? Like, what has motivated you? What keeps you excited to fight?
Yeah, because my kids, my family members, my brothers, like everybody motivates me. Now Pirakan, my promoter Dibella, my coach motivates me. Pira take me to here. I see everything is here. I see so okay, that's good for me. But I think everything motivates me, told me say, hey, Tagoe, what I can do, I think good.
So a year ago, November was the first time he ever came here for a training camp. And it was the first time he had never had an opportunity to train differently than he was used to training in Ghana. And look, there's some of the best fighters in the world have come out of Ghana. We know that. But the environment in which Emmanuel was training, whether it was just everything about it, from the sparring to the strength and conditioning, to the discipline, to the nutrition, when he came here a year ago, it sort of opened his eyes. And we did a full camp. He was supposed to fight Ray Perez in March, got canceled because of COVID just days prior to leaving. He went back to Accra, came back, put in another camp. And I think so for him, like that's what he's trying to say. Like it's kind of given him like a different look at his career.
Different level, different experience. I think.
That's great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Emmanuel, John here, Pro Boxing fans. I have one question for you and one for Peter, if I'm able to. For you, Emmanuel, you mentioned sparring George Kambosos Jr. We saw him beat Lee Selby in London a few weeks ago. What was that experience like sparring with George?
It's good. Because me, I spar with a lot of boxers, a lot of people, a lot of champions. I get a lot of experience. By me personal, my experience or my gift that God give me only boxer. I'm no fight amateur. I'm no learning boxing before I come to fight boxing. By me, my style different, my everything different. If you ask my sparring partners, he told you about Emmanuel Tagoe. But I think every boxer, I respect every boxer. If I spar with every boxer, I respect that boxer. But I think I'm the best in 135.
What did you feel when you sparred with George? So here's a quick little story before I tell you that. So a year ago when he came,
that's why I told him, say, everybody, George good.
Right.
Everybody good. My experience, I think good.
Right. So when he first came here, George was getting ready to fight Mickey Bay at Madison Square Garden.
George sparred with me. He said, hey, this guy crazy because he no fight, he no spar like any boxer like me before. He no fight any boxer like me before. But I think George is my gym mate. I don't want to talk much, but I think this Friday everybody can know the kind of boxer you mean.
So when they first met, George didn't want to like Emmanuel. He didn't want to like him because they're so close in the ratings. And, you know, if you've seen George, you know, he has a very particular personality, very, you know, type A, very confident. He didn't want to like Emmanuel. And so Emmanuel doesn't care. He's just easygoing with everybody. So the first time they spar, it was like a war. And this is just a few weeks before George is fighting Mickey Bay. I was terrified that someone was going to get knocked out, but they were both trying to basically stake their claim. But then over time and a couple of camps, they've actually become pretty close. And Emmanuel really helped George prepare. And I think George helps him with a come forward aggressive style. So it's been really good work it's really good when you can have guys of that caliber being able to compete with each other.
And that was sort of my question for you, Peter. You've got two lightweights competing, you know, high up in the division. How are you planning on guiding both of them to a world title shot? And in George's case, with him mandatory for Teofimo Lopez, has there been any discussions at all? I mean, the talk of a fight in Australia?
Yeah, so to answer your question, yes. Right now, all parties involved are talking about that, and there's going to be a proposal that's going to be presented to Top Rank that would express, you know, what it would take to bring the fight to Australia. Teofimo's on board. Obviously, George is on board, and it's just a matter of everybody being on the same page and the money being what everybody, you know, meeting everyone's expectations. And then the other part of that question is we pursued the IBF path with George. And if you remember, Emmanuel was ordered by the WBO to fight Ryan Garcia for the mandatory. And the minute that Garcia chose to fight Campbell, the WBO mysteriously decided that they weren't going to have a mandatory or an eliminator again. So, you know, we were ready to fight Dennis Berenchek. We'd even spoken to them. We were prepared to do that fight. And that just sort of went away. So right now with Lee Selby probably no longer sitting in that number one position in the WBO, and Ryan Garcia fighting Luke Campbell for the WBC, that leaves now Dennis Berenchek and Emmanuel as the two highest rated fighters. So I'm confident that with the victory on Friday, keeping Emmanuel active, you know, we're going to go down that path with the WBO. But if there's an opportunity to fight Devin Haney as an optional in the WBC, Emmanuel's rated in the top 10 in the IBF, WBO, and WBC. So we're prepared to fight anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
Great. Best of luck Friday.
thank you.
The boxing source, please.
Good afternoon there, Emmanuel. Given that you're fighting Mason Menard here, who has experience against either current or former world champions in Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Ray Beltran, what statement are you going to try to make here against Mason Menard that puts you in that position to later on fight for a world title?
Yeah, I think my opponent, you know, fight somebody like me before. Forget about Teofimo, forget about this and this and this, and current world champion and former world champion. I don't care, because me, I'm the Emmanuel Tagoe. I don't know Teofimo, no
Devin Haney.
David any. This now Emmanuel Tagoe, you fight to Emmanuel Tagoe. Me, I don't care Teofimo, because me, I know say Teofimo can fit me, Teofimo can beat me, Teofimo can stand me. That I don't know the way I put my language, by if you die very day, everybody see. I don't care any boxer he fight for before, I don't care, because me, I don't know. Why? I think Friday everybody see the Tagoe, everybody see Emmanuel.
And you've watched the video of him fighting Devin Haney. You've seen the fight against
David Haney. Me, David Haney, I beat David Haney. I beat Teofimo. By now, if I'm talk, some of boxers talk blah 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 blah, you know, do. But I think from Friday, everybody can judge me.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Great, thank you so much, guys. I think if there's no more questions, we'll let Emmanuel and Peter go. Thank you so much for your time, gentlemen. And it's great to have you here, and we're looking forward to Friday night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.